Hi guys, this is just for all the Doctor Who fans out there. This is a quick video on how to create visual feedback. The setup, as you can probably see, is fairly simple. We have the wires coming out of the back of the camera and connecting to the correct connection port at the front of the television. Currently I'm using my reds to connect to my reds and my black wires to connect the yellows together on both the camera and the television. The camera is now pointing into the television set. This, of course, on the television set looks like this. At this point I'd just like to add that you should make sure that the volume on your television is down. Main reason being is even if it's just the visual cords that are plugged in, sometimes you get this horrible whining pitch. So just make sure your volume is at 0 so that you don't have to deal with that. As you can see, I and myself are being projected back repeated times infinitely in this into this void which we've got at the middle of the screen. Currently I'm going to show you these just before I switch over. I've got two little gizmos here. One is a laser pen, which is very, very cheap, and the other is an LED torch, which is also very cheap, and you can use these to influence what happens on the screen. But what I'm going to do is, on a lot of cameras you've got an automatic setting which will sort of deal with the brightness here, so you won't have an issue. But what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to put a little filter over the lens like that, and then I'm going to go forwards into the image like so. And what you can see now is you've got the AV3 up at the top of the screen, and that is going off into infinity. And that will create nice patterns, but that's not what we're going to do at the moment. We're going to zoom in even more, so we've got a field of black, and I'm just going to cover up the record button on the Panasonic so that it cannot see itself in the screen. And then I'm going to try out the laser pen. So here's the laser pen in front of you, and I can shoot that into the image, and that creates a nice blue screen which starts petering out. Now this is infinite visual feedback, and it will pretty much just work with itself in the background there and just grow. And we can adapt it by shining, say for example, the red light on it. Or we can shine it more into the center of the camera to change the way that it's working. Alternatively, we can shine the light up and through, and that can create some very interesting sort of effects here. There we go. That's pretty much how you start working with visual feedback. You can create numerous different types of feedback. That's quite a nice effect which you can get, and what you'd be doing is you'd be using that kind of feedback there, where you've got little dots coming out of it, to create something not dissimilar to the original titles for Doctor Who, which is one of the reasons I'm doing this video. And basically you'd mirror the effect coming out of that. And that's how to create a basic sort of visual feedback pattern. Of course you can use different coloured lights, that sort of thing, to create an effect, although it does eventually just generally become blue in the background. I will say that instead, if you want to create different effects, use different types of televisions rather than using different types of camera, because the camera will record the same sort of effect, and I've got much better effects from using other people's television sets. At the end of the day, the visual effect looks best when it's mirrored against itself, and so I'll show you a quick example of that now. And there you have it. It also helps to slow it down as well, so I did that as well in the previous image. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and if you create any visual feedback patterns, that sort of thing, please feel free to link them to this video. I hope it's been very helpful to you. Take care, and if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.